turn, so. I think he's probably debating on whether to trade 2 for 1 with our Warlord. We have 8, 10, 11 points of damage coming in next turn, though, for us. If we actually pull a Power Overwhelming, we still only gives us 15 points. We need 20 points of damage, so we won't quite have lethal damage. Hellfire would be great. Although, actually Hellfire would be pretty good still. It would kill a lot of our minions, but... Although it would do damage to us, so maybe not so good. Oh, if he decided to taunt up. Interesting. Alright, Power Overwhelming, okay. Well, we're definitely playing the Priestess of Elune.
I am the blade of the gods.
So I think here... We don't want to use Power Overwhelming, I don't think.
I got this.
Two Power Overwhelmings. Well, that could be a good combo for later.
Let the dark in.
I could have Power Overwhelming the Imp Master, I guess. But now with double Power Overwhelming, we'll be able to give +8 to a minion. So, if we survive this turn, we probably can win the game. Unless he has Wrath or Swipe or something.
The sun well.
So 8, 13, 16, 17 points of damage. We can't quite win the game. Don't want to use Flame Imp here because we're pretty low. I don't know that I want to draw a card. That puts me down to 2 health. That's pretty bad.
So many possibilities.
Lore.
What's wrong, Tastic? That's an unfortunate card for him to draw. That's probably going to be game. Unless we get Shadow Flame. Well, Taunter will help us, potentially.
Why do you fall?
What's wrong, Tastic? Why are you freaking out a little bit?
Where shall I strike?
That's game.
Well played.
I still don't think we should have drawn a card there. How would it have been a win? We would have had a taunt minion down 1 game earlier. Or 1 turn earlier. I don't think it would have made a difference at all. If anything, it would have made it so he could kill us with a Wrath or some direct damage spell. Right, but all it would have done is put a taunt minion on the field. He would have cleared it with his taunt minion, hero powered for 1 damage and killed us.
Gul'dan versus.
I actually think this is a good deck. I mean, both games have been close. We just can't quite pull it out. So.
Shall be mine.
Yeah, I don't know what next card we could have pulled. We had no mana left to use it. If we had Jiraxos, even that wouldn't have made a difference. Sorry, man, I'm just not seeing it.
Why do you fall? Medic!
Well, yeah, I traded a 3/3 for a 3/2. Yeah, you might be right, Dogan. It might have been better to do that a different way.
Let the pain speak to me. You command. Tazdingo! Yes!
We could Hellfire and then Leper Gnome.
So many.
I mean, take out the Blade Master with Demon Fire. 2, 4, 5. Alright, here's what I want to do.
What you want?
Summoning portal open.
Pine-Side Summoner. Yeah, now I might Hellfire for sure. Dogan, I think that's not a bad idea. I think you're right. One thing I tend to do is I look at trades as opposed to keeping my minion alive, which is probably not the right way to look at it for sure. Alright, so we could Hellfire here to clear the board. Could Power Overwhelming our Acolyte of Pain. Get 2 cards from it. We can actually probably save. You know what? That's what I'm going to do.
Bring the pain.
Hey Nicodemus, how's it going? I should have drawn first so I had Mortal Coil. I'm really bad about that sometimes. Turn 6, we can get our Priestess of Elune down. We can Shadow Flame if we really need to. I think we need to save Shadow Flame in case he drops a big minion later on. Yeah, I know. I originally was going to Hellfire with Acolyte before I used the Power Overwhelming, but I decided to not and save Hellfire for later on when it was more needed. So we could Priestess of Elune. I kind of like Shadow Flame and... No, Shadow Flame, I don't know. That might be better to save for another time. Problem is here, if we Priest us, he's going to hit us for 5.
I wonder.
Yeah. That'd be really good if we could draw one of our blood imps here. Well, it's not so much wasting the coil, it's saving the Shadow Flame for a bigger time. That's true. Yeah, you're right, Boda. That is a very good point. I agree.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Yeah, no, you're right, Boda. I agree. Man. Can't get any luck now. His deadly shot hit the bigger minion.
What you want?
Job's done.
Yeah, they said they were going to add more cards, but they didn't say if they're going to do that before the beta ended or not, so it's unclear. They definitely said more cards are in the future, though.
Your magic shall not save you.
Alright, let's see. We could Shadow Flame here, which would kill both of them. Oh, wait, never mind. It's a friendly character. What am I thinking? We still could Shadow Flame.
Time for killing.
Job's done.
So his trap is Snipe, so he's going to take out the Acidic Swampoos. You know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe I am just not very good at Arena, because I keep thinking I'm building good decks and I keep losing horribly, so I don't know what's going on. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm not playing well? Do you think the decks aren't that good? Do you think we're just unlucky? I'm kind of a little bit at a loss, honestly. That's game. Ay, ay, ay. All of the above. You might be right there, Tasker. That is true. I do let you guys help build the deck, so maybe I should just trust my own judgment all the time. Wow, this has been a really bad arena run the last few days. You know, there's a time there where I was doing pretty good on arenas. I think we were going 5-3, 6-3 pretty regularly, and now it's been 0-3, 0-3, 3-3, 0-3, 0-3. Thanks, Bruiser. Alright, let's go ahead and do another arena. I'm determined to have a good arena run here. The players learn the game. You might be right about that, Dogen. Alright. So, rogue, priest, or shaman? I'm not going to do a poll. Just go ahead and type in chat. I think rogue is probably the best to go. Rogues are generally the best class right now overall. I think shamans are good for arena. I think priests, I don't know. I've never made a priest deck that I was particularly happy with. Alright, let's go rogue. Head crack all day long in arena. No, I know what you mean, Dogan. I think the players have definitely gotten better. I think I've gotten better, honestly. Maybe I haven't gotten better as... Alright, here's some bad English for you. I haven't gotten as better than they have. Yeah, no, I agree with picking up spell power for a rogue. Twilight Drake is not bad. I think a Twilight Drake's better than both of these cards. I'm becoming a bigger fan of Mad Bomber. I think over these two, I prefer Mad Bomber. Fairy Dragon is awesome for arena. Yeah, something's wrong with your sound? Oh, sorry to hear that. That means you can't hear me mispronounce your name, and you're not hearing what I'm saying right now, so... Alright, so we have epic cards. Mountain Giant, I don't think is all that great for Rogue. South Sea Captain is Puff's other pirate, so Prep, I think, is the best card. Next spell you cast costs 2 less. It makes your combos ridiculous. I think Betrayal is the best of these. Goldshire Atonement is okay, but I don't know. Betrayal is so much better. They're pretty good cards, but Abomination and SI Agent are both really good. I mean, we'll be able to combo into the SI Agent hopefully most of the time, so... We go SI Agent here, I think. Again, good cards, but Assassinate, I mean, for 5 mana, you kill anything on the board. It's hard to pass that up. Dread Corsair is not bad for Rogue because you can guarantee yourself a weapon, so you can drop him for 2 mana if you buff your weapon up. We have 1 Cold Blood, a second never hurts. Backstab is a great early removal. It also lets you start proccing your combos with a 0. So on turn 2, we could backstab and possibly play Defias Ringleader, clear their minion and drop a Ringleader. So I actually like backstab here. But they're all good, honestly. You guys don't apparently have much of an opinion. Alright, so go backstab. Wow, another gold. Alright, so... Another gold. What am I talking about? Another epic set of cards. Patient Assassin. We haven't seen this card yet. Basically, you can remove any minion you want on the field unless they AoE him to death before he comes out. Kidnapper is ridiculous. It's basically you combo it and you get to bounce their minion or your own minion, which is really good. Preparation we've already seen. You guys are saying Patient Assassin. I don't disagree with that. I think Kidnapper is really good, but let's go Assassin. Sorry guys, 1 second. Alright. Let's see. Sap is so good. It's not really a question here. I'm gonna take every Defias ringleader I see most of the time. Alright, so again, our mana curve is getting nuts. We do need some draw power. That's one thing we don't have at all in this deck right now. Deadly Poison is really good. Again, our mana curve is horrendous, but... Now, these are not very good cards. I think Blood Cell Corsair, maybe? We could go Alarmabot. Alarmabot will give us a form of taunt. He's going to want to deal with it no matter what. Potentially gets a free minion out. I actually don't mind Alarmabot. Hey, Magnus. The first arena was 0-3 with what I thought was a pretty good Warlock deck. But apparently, I thought incorrectly. You know what? I'm gonna go Alarmabot. Gonna go Alarmabot. Oh, Gadgetzan Auctioneer, we have to go. It gives us a good minion. Lots of draw power. It's an easy choice. Alright, some decent choices here. Sap is obviously really good. We don't have any AoE yet, I don't think. Well, we have Betrayal, which is kind of AoE. But Fan of Knives is great. 1 point of damage and you draw a card. So, I think it's good. We really need some big minions. This is gonna be almost a pure aggro deck at the rate we're going. Assassinate gives us another removal. Sinister Strike is great for doing more damage. Yeah, I think another Assassinate, honestly. We just can't get any. I mean, we haven't seen hardly any big minions. Sprint can be good, although usually if you're sprinting, it means that you're in a lot of trouble. But gives us draw power. Alright, 7 cards left. We have got to start getting some mid to big size minions, I think. Southsea Deckhand will give us a charge, which isn't bad. I think Stormwind Knight is the best to go here. We really need some 3, 4, 5 drop minions. We gotta have some board presence. Darkscale Healer can be really good, although we don't have a bunch of minions in this deck. So, hard to say whether or not it'll be that useful, but it gives us a heal, it gives us a decent minion on the board. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting some minions. Ironbeak Owl, silence never hurts. It can really, I mean, you drop a Sunwalker and it gets silenced by a 2-drop. It's very frustrating. Frost Elemental is good. Chillwind Yeti is good. These are all decent cards. I would normally go Ironbeak Owl a lot of times, but our mana curve really needs help. So I think I'm actually gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Yeti. We can go for a 3rd Assassinate. Or another Betrayal. Betrayal wouldn't be bad. It gives us some AoE, which we're really lacking. But Assassinate is just so strong. It's hard not to take Assassinate. I kind of like Betrayal better than Assassinate here. We already have 2 Assassinates. I don't know. I tend to think Betrayal. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go Assassinate. So, Fan of Knives, again, is a great card. I actually like Silverhand Knight here because, again, we need some 4 or 5 drop, some bigger minions, and it gives us a Squire as well. But Fan of Knives is AoE damage and draw card, so it's hard to pass up Fan of Knives. I don't know. We definitely don't have much in the way of taunt, but we have a lot of removal. We have sap, we have backstab, fan of knives, lots of assassinates. And we have things that have abilities that are taunt-ish, so that are going to be at least a soft taunt. I'm going to go fan of knives. I like Assassin's Blade here. We could go a second Betrayal, but Assassin's Blade gives us the ability to remove a lot of mid-game minions. Alright, so our last card. So it's interesting. We talked about how we don't have taunt. We could take Sun Fury Protector, which gives all of our minions taunt, or Defender of Argus, which gives 2 minions taunt and buffs them. I like Stampeding Kodo. I think I prefer Defender of Argus for mana curve reasons. We have so many 2-drops for the Sun Fury Protector. The Sun Fury Protector we're probably not going to use until late game. What do you guys think? Sun Fury Protector or Defender of Argus? I'm going Argus. Alright. So there's the deck. Let's open a pack for good luck. You know what? Take that back. I'm not going to open a pack, because opening packs for good luck has not been good luck, so... Not opening a pack this time. Maybe we should open a pack on every loss. We'll just flip around what we were doing before. See if it changes the luck. This is definitely not a big minion deck, but... I think our main issue, the biggest issue, honestly, could be draw power. Because we're going to be playing a lot of cards. Because we'll have to constantly remove their minions, most likely. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't mess up any of the combos. The good thing is we have 3 Defias Ringleaders, which are ridiculous.
Watch your back.
Patient Assassin is really more of a late game card. Even though it's a 2-drop. This is not a bad start. We could Deadly Weapon turn 1. We don't have a weapon yet, so never mind, we can't. Just kidding. See, Mad Bomber. I like that for turn 2.
Wanna blow something up?
Hopefully he hits the Druid more than he hits us. Nice, all 3 to the Druid. That's what we like to see. So Mad Bomber, it's 3 damage between all other characters, so he can also hit me, but he didn't, so... Sorry guys, 1 second. I apologize. Alright, I did not see what he did. Alright, that's not too bad, we'll take that. Let's see.
I wonder.
We could get Acolyte of Pain down, but I think I would... Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that.
Let the pain speak to me.
I can't play Agent without... I can't combo him. So I'd rather wait until I can use his combo.
For the crusade!
Someone call for the doctor.
Could drop Twilight Drake this turn. He'll only be a 5/5. We could use Betrayal. We could pop the shield and use Betrayal.
So many options.
That's not a very good use for betrayal. I'm gonna weapon up here.
Bring pain.
So we actually draw a decent card there.
Choose soon.
So I didn't use deadly poisons. That way we'll get, next turn I'll get 2 attacks. I can beef it up and hit for 4. Gonna take 3 from the Scarlet Crusader probably, but we can pop the shield with our Acolyte, draw another card hopefully, and then we can kill him with the SI Agents combo. Now, spell power doesn't affect card text effects, so let's see, 5. Unfortunately, we don't have any card we can play and combo the agent, which is what I'd like to do. We could Cold Blood his minion. You know what? I'm just gonna play the knight.
For the king!
Not what I prefer to do, but we'll use that to pop the shield. Yeah, I could have played the Drake, but I really want to get the Scarlet Crusader off the board.
Here we go.
Might play Drake next turn. Alright, so he decided to use Savage Claw. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, so let's see. 6 mana. I really wish we had 7 mana for the Drake and the SI Agent. But I think here we'll just... We could Drake and hit our weapon up. That's not a bad idea.
Here we go.
I could have kept the weapon, but we have Sap to deal with any minion that he drops. We also have Betrayal. We have ways to deal with minions he drops. I can probably regenerate the weapon in time. So he opted to draw 2 cards instead of restoring 8 health. Interesting. Now, I could Sap that guy. I don't really want to Sap him because he's going to get to use his ability again, so I don't like that. I think it's time to Cold Blood our Drake and hit him for 11. We could go ahead and Sap. I mean, he'll get to use the ability again, but... We could Gadget Sand Auctioneer and Cold Blood. And that lets us draw a card as well.
I wonder.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Soon.
Yeah, I like that play the best. It lets us draw a card, plus now we have a big nasty Twilight Drake on the board to deal with him, so he's gonna have to do something about that Twilight Drake. He's gonna heal up. That's okay. I would have liked to have used sap there, but... So we have lots of good options now. I mean, we can get our Dalaran Mage out. We have a SI agent, Defias Ringleader, Betrayal if he happens to drop some minions. He may just decide to come after us. Well, he's gonna kill the Drake, I think, with his tree out, his tree. He wants to go after the Auctioneer as well. That was a good play by him, all in all. He cleared everything off, but now we have the tempo advantage because we're essentially going first. So, let's see, 8 mana. We can Fairy Dragon, Mage, Agent, or we could Fairy Dragon, Defias Ringleader, Defender of Argus.
I wonder.
I actually like that play. Because now we'll combo into him, and we're able to get 2 taunt minions on the field as well.
Job's done.
And the Fairy Dragon as a taunt minion is nice because he can't kill it with a spell or hero power. He has to kill it with a minion. He has no minion on the field, so we're going to definitely have a tempo advantage after this turn no matter what. So again, we're in pretty decent shape here, I have to say.
Pain speak to me. Ready to ride.
Well, he'll be able to use his Wolf Rider to take out the Fairy Dragon. The stream's not... Lord, I can't talk. The stream's not frozen, is it? Alright, never mind. It looked like it was frozen for some reason. If you see me looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking at the television. That's where I had the stream up, so... Fan of Knives is not bad here. If we pop the shield first. We could Betrayal. That seems a little overkill.
I wonder.
You know, we can Dalaran Mage and Fan of Knives. Now our Fan of Knives will then do 2 points of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Dalaran Mage down.
Master of magics.
Ha, this guy's toast. Into the breach!
Too soon.
You're looking at me.
Here we go.
I should have attacked his minion there. I got a little bit too much in my own head there and overthought it. I really would like to kill his Acolyte of Pain where he only gets to draw 1 card, but at the end of the day, he's not that big a deal. So we can do 15 points of damage. I don't know if we can kill him next turn. We have 15 points of damage, potentially.
I wonder.
Ideally, he would drop some cheap minions that we can kill with Fan of Knives. He's getting pretty desperate now to clear minions.
for no one.
I don't see any reason to use any of these cards, so I'm going to go ahead and sprint. Nice, and we can use Defiance Ringleader now as well. We could play Alarmabot as well, but I'd rather get more board presence down.
This is our town, scrub.
Here we go.
Into the breach!
Vaporization commencing!
Hey, lights out.
So again, we're still in pretty decent shape here. We got lots of board presence. 4, 7, 9, 12 points of damage, 14 points of damage next turn. Guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but we can put out. We do have one head crack in this deck. We just haven't seen it yet. It would be nice to have it. Oh, sorry. Clicked out of the window for a second, so I lost the sound. Wow. That
I hope
sucked.
you like my invention.
So, Savage Roar and Savagery. Alright, well, we just gotta start building up again, honestly. We'll get our Yeti out. Get our Assassin out in case he drops a big minion.
Make my day.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and drop Alarmabot. I wonder what happens with Alarmabot if you don't have a minion in your hand. Let's find out.
Vaporization commencing!
I could sap my minion. True. I never think about using sap or defensively, really. Well, we have no minion, so we'll see what the Alarmabot does. But Fan of Knives will be good. And now we have our head crack, so... We have 2 Assassinates, we have Betrayal, we have lots of good... We got all of our removal cards at this point, so... It's turning into a grudge match. We have 7 cards left, he has 7 cards left, so it's a pretty long game. Alright, so let's think about this. I think we assassinate Twilight Drake, or the Twilight Drake, the Azure Drake. Oh, Fan of Knives will kill them both. So Fan of Knives and head crack.
Here we go.
Vaporization commencing! Bye.
Oops. Ha! I attacked with my assassin and didn't mean to. I was clicking too fast. Oh well. That 1 point of damage will actually help us. Potentially, you never know. I should have left the stealth, the patient assassin in stealth. I just didn't think about it. Well, we only need 1 point of... If he doesn't drop a taunt minion or at least get some armor, it's game. Or he could heal. That's the second healing touch he's used? Jeez.